town there. I was 9 months, soon have baby pregnant when I had to dive in a taxi with my big belly when gun violence broke out. And this is the gun people, them with the municipality money take and a supply them needs. People of Jamaica, anybody where listen to my voice tonight when I wake up, you try to wake up, you know, because it is a dark day. I mean, them not gonna win, but make the 14 other people them were supposed to come in and represent the PNP. Make us shut up them voice. Let's silence them. Them need to not have a voice. These people are ablers and abettors. Enablers and abettors of criminalism, thief. Well, that come under criminalism. So it's criminalism over and over. Any way you can write it, any kind of description in the dictionary, find it, and that is the PNP.
On repeat.
They do not deserve to represent not even the drunk crow flying at the sky over Jamaica. Any well-thinking Jamaican who come stand up and talk about them want PNP to represent them right now, them is the scum of the earth. My granny would have said them scratch lower than a fowl. You fowl where you throw out a door, they suffer creep out all of the insect them. Pick out Joma roach out at what you call it, toilet. That is the PNP right now. There is nobody in the People's National Party that I can look at. And the other day I saw Lisa Anna walking chains ahead of them. This woman is disgusted with them, with being affiliated with the party. And she, no sooner than her time come for she exit, yes, she's gonna get out of there. Where people can come tell me, but you see, let me tell you, I'm a fair and factual person. And if you could have come to me and said, the PNP, I was talking to one of my labor right friends today, and the person said, the only thing he can remember PNP doing in all the years he knows them is the bus park in Afro Tree and the highway, some highway, leg of the highway. And I looked at it and I said, oh my God, that is it. That is all. Let's look at it from 1962, from independence up until now. What PNP do for Jamaica? Eh? When Edward Philip George Seaga went to Portmore to start Portmore, just look at the bull crap of it. The man go over there to start a Portmore, and you're going to tell him, over there some mosquito infested dump up land, and they say you want to care people go, look at Portmore now. Eh? You have sight. Eh? You have sight, but you lack vision, and you want to come take and thief the Jamaica Labour Party vision where we have. How dare you? Scum of the earth, PNP. What can you tell us that can let us really even stop to listen to your bull crap? Eh? Oh, you. And when how dare they? I asked somebody again. I said to the person, in all the years of us naming parishes in Jamaica, did those parishes that were named back then, and Chops, you can come in here now, did they have hospital, morgue, funeral service, post office? Did those parishes that we owned up to till this day, did they have all the amenities that they're now talking about that Portmore does not have, and that is why Portmore can be a parish?
But the bylaws or law said that it must be a hospital and a town or a school or whatever over there?
No, sir.
Oh, thank you. So we don't have to. For once, it's not in it. It's a mute point. It's mute.
Ridiculous.
It's mute.
Ridiculous. And they want to make it, they might import some people to come stand up with placard. How dare they?
Guys, we can chime in a bit. We come from Portmore,
I explain why the People's National Party now want Portmore to become a parish.
I can call you, but you can go ahead, Damian.
It all have to do with the parish council. You see, if Portmore becomes a parish, which we are now a parish, just to certain extent will pass with the boundaries and so forth, it's because them now want to lose St. Catherine's Parish Council. Because a Portmore take it home for the People's National Party for both St. Catherine Parish Council and Portmore Municipality. Because the councillors over Portmore, most of them were voting in as people, as PNP. If St. Catherine is separated from Portmore, Norman Scott will never win mayorship. And that's why you see them doing it, because they know that St. Catherine Parish Council, anytime a local government is called again, and forever when it is called, it's going to sit one place with the Jamaica Labour Party. That's why them doing it. It has nothing to do with Portmore really becoming a parish or whatever. It's because they want to maintain St. Catherine Parish Council.
Thank you, well said. Somebody else can take the floor.
Senior Chops.
What's going on, brother?
I am here, man.
Give thanks, man. Mic is open, man.
Yes, sir. Well, I've said it before, Chops and guys, and good night to everybody. Right. Mario.
Good night. Good night.
And I will say it again that dominant one, you're 100% correct. It has nothing to do with the Portmore people. Portmore have close to 300,000 residents, if not over that. And they can only must have 10 people go hold a placard. Nobody see something wrong with the maths there?
I see.
Portmore have up to 300,000 residents, and at 10 somebody they can find. And at least 8 out of the 10 come from Spanish Town. At least 8 out of the 10 where so that word of popcard don't come from Portmore. Yeah. So that is not about, it's about Fitz Jackson trying to save him seat. Because if you cut off him garrison, he might go actually work to maintain his seat. And there is nothing where comrade fear more than having to work. Not a thing them fear more than having to do work. They rather go overseas, they rather go far and go sit down and cry than to put in local work in a Jamaica. So the leader, so the followers. Right? It is easier for them to go overseas, sit down and cry and bawl say the deck is so stacked against us. Right? Them buy out media. Them hide my pool. Them have the best communication in Jamaica. Rather than sit down and do some work.
Guys, I have a joke to give you all. I told somebody, I was on a forum the other day, and I said, some poll, I don't know if Marcia was on it, and I said the poll that they're waiting on to put them in the lead is the one that I was dancing on in front of my husband, but because I'm over 200 pounds, the poll popped down, and the poll now have no return for come back, so them can't stop look for the poll now.
I say, mash up the poll already, so it can't come.
I was on the pole. I was practicing my routine the other night. You know, sometimes you dance for your husband, and I was on the pole, but the pole collapsed, and the pole have no coming back to come back in.
And guys,
you need a blue
party paid for the pole, you know.
Yeah, truly.
It's not that party paid for the pole, you know. Or some business people paid for the pole. Just to see
I know.
Which direction.
What were you saying, Chuck?
I'm saying that
you
need a blue dot pole.
They did it in 2016.
Okay.
They did it in 2016. I'm found that Jamaica Labour Party will be the winning team. And the same thing them come do again. So, all in our favor.
Which one? You mean the pole coming out the green over there?
Yeah, that first time I do because me
Yeah,
know
man, I know.
me no want to
No,
have
follow,
who involved
no,
in that.
listen. No
Me
follow Mark Golden.
know some
No,
people
no,
involved in the poll.
listen, no follow Mark Golden. That poll will come out and then the business people pay for it.
No man, it's not the Jamaican Labour Party pay for it. The
No,
Jamaican as
the one will
some
come out in the Gleaner attack
the recent one.
or the blue that one.
Not at the blow that one. Not at the blow that one. The blow that one nationwide.
So which other one? The
The
one will
one
come in
that
the
I
Gleaner.
put out the other day, what them pay for. I don't support, you know.
Yes, the one will come in the Gleaner attack.
Yes.
Yeah, but that ain't no group of business people poll. That was a RJR Gleaner group poll.
No, not RJR do it. Not RJR. It came in the Gleaner. Me, I tell you. Me, I tell you.
Well,
Me know
I
me
can
talk.
tell you, dominant one, that was a Gleaner commission poll.
Say, shock. You see, the first time it you have some big men in the 26 and did the same thing. And me know me attack. Me know exactly me attack. It was only published in the Gleaner.
Well, I put it this way to you, the 12 know what we attack. But that was an RJR commission poll. And I am telling you this with absolute certainty.
You sure? All right.
But wasn't it?
Listen, dominant one, I'm sorry, Marcia. They have to make it appear as though it was done by the business people. They cannot come out because remember, no, the Jamaica populace are saying that they are not credible and they are a set of liars and wicked and they are rallying around behind. Because remember, the Gleaner company is market British best friend own it and operate it, So you have to understand that they're not gonna come out and say me I read because it is in fact red, because they cannot affiliate or associate themselves with the findings. So you have to understand that they are going to have to use my name, Trudlin, to say that they are presenting the facts about chops, when in truth and in fact it is chalk. If you get what me I say.
You didn't know, sir, Marky G and C. Matalan was a part of a group that talk about tax reform and tax initiative, and they wanted to put up pressure jam for sale. Marky G and Matalan. If you guys can listen 411 and she would give you all the information.
But not only that, back in 2007, when Keith Hines and George Lee was running, they both proposed to make Portmore the 15th parish of Jamaica.
I know.
Right? So I'm not sure now how all of a sudden, you see, it's never about the country for PNP, because I remember when what's his name was stepping down, PJ Patterson was stepping down. The likely person to have gotten the leadership would have been Peter Phillips.
Yeah.
Right? What did he do? He said, we're gonna give it to Portia. Because it's in the interest of winning, not the interest of the country, but in the interest of winning. So instead of giving somebody who knows about how to run a country, he said, no. You guys can make the decision for her. We're going to put her up. So it comes back to this, because now they realize that they're going to be losing and they will never see the KSAMC ever again. They now said, we don't want it to be a parish anymore, because we're going to lose. So it's not about the country or the development of the Portmore. It's about them. It's always about the PNP. It's always
about the PNP and the money that is there for them to access and spend to their likeness and delight and whatever. Never about nobody. That's why they love the poor so much, these nasty PNP.
Yeah, because they can manipulate the poor. Because remember, it was what's her name came out and says that she never knows you could have opened bank account with no money in it.
Yeah, Mighty God.
That woman, she never know that.
You see now Portmore here, Miss Jackson?
Pardon me?
Miller, a fixed road, Wallipa Road. Terrellang a fixed Wallipa Road. And you see now Jackson constituency, oh my God. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it.
What side of
You understand?
Portmore dominant?
What side? Attacking Greater Portmore, Elsha.
No, man.
Greater.
Me hear you. Me know me live in a Jackson constituency.
Yeah.
So may I ask you, what side in Portmore are you from?
Well, me live at 6 East. We now live in
Listen,
Phoenix Park.
me no want you listen. Me no want you give out your location. Me just want to know you have Greater Portmore, you have
Greater
Elsha.
Portmore. Greater Portmore.
Okay, and your vote is still here.
Yeah, man.
All right, send me a DM with your phone number, please.
Yeah, man, I do that.
Me not ask if you do it next year, you know.
No, man, me got to do it, man. Mario.
All right, cool.
Funny how they funny according to what you're saying. If that's I don't have that information. How they wanted to sell Petrojam, and look at it.
That's what I'm saying. Go on 411, Jamaica 411, and follow her on YouTube, and she will give you every little thing.
But
She
look
has
at
some
it.
information, and she put it up a matter of fact because it was in the Gleaner as well.
But look at it.
Yeah, so it's not what I am saying. It's not me saying it.
Right. Okay, but no, the point I'm trying to make is that look at it right now. In 1982, when it was up for sale by ESSA, the then Prime Minister, Honorable Edward Seaga, said he's going to purchase it for the people of Jamaica. Right? Come 42 years after, we're now benefiting, about to benefit bigly, according to that half idiot there, from it. We have now inked a deal with Trinidad and Tobago where we're going to buy crude oil dirt cheap, 1 million barrels. And in return, we're going to sell it back to them at $4 billion. Not only that, the government now is going to be investing, upgrading it to compete to get a contract with Guyana. Just discover oil. They don't have an oil processing refinery over there. They're going to be built one, yes, but when? So in the meantime, Jamaica can upgrade their system, all because of the vision of Edward Seaga. Now we're going to read 42 years after, we're going to see the big benefit. What vision? Look at what Hart is doing right now. Who's turning out Hart? What vision did they have that shows we reap some benefit as of today?
Marcia, and Jamaica Stock Exchange too. Edward Seaga again with that. The Junior Stock Exchange.
When you talk about vision, you have to look in depth to see what gain did we make under them. All of a sudden, everybody's now versed in credit ratings for Jamaica. We've never heard of that in the 80s and 90s. Never. In 8 years, the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, took the country, or 9 years, from a third world to a second world country, to a middle income earning country, where now they're going to be lending Jamaica how much $1 billion to help with infrastructure development, business development, solar energy, climate change. And those money are only given to middle income countries that are earning.
And isn't it so heartless, Marcia, that look at all the accomplishments that Jamaica has made in the 9 years of Dr. the Honorable Michael Andrew Holness' leadership, and they do not want to acknowledge the man. Huh? How disrespectful and I don't know if it talks about them little nasty people.
Tudlin, always remember, the good that men do live on after them.
Exactly.
And then guys, just remember say it's not full 9 years straight. It really got smooth running, Remember there was COVID. right?
That is
So,
it.
and the man did very well. Just imagine COVID closed down many countries, almost flattened them economy, and this man kept us economy running, took us through all of that, and still maintain no new taxes.
And then all of a sudden now, no new taxes, and then all of a sudden you hear about indirect taxes. Indirect taxes, like what are new about the indirect taxes?
There are
Thank you,
many
Marshall. I want to
countries.
know what
I
is new
don't know
about
the amount of country. Just a second, Forsyth, and I'm gonna let you speak. There is so many countries in the world, and little bitty Jamaica. In America, Jamaica can only be compared to Connecticut. That's the smallest state in America. And Jamaica can fit in a Connecticut and leave room. And the world in and of itself knows about little bit, tiny, little bit what we tell our Jamaica. So, and these people continue to, I think there ought to be a law passed about certain things that you can say or speak in the open public about the Prime Minister. I think there ought to be something said or done about that. You know what I mean? It is very disheartening the way they speak. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is world renowned. Even some countries that we don't know about our country, Jamaica, and the good that is happening for Jamaica. And these people still continue to speak. You know how distasteful it is to see the opposition. You'd have wanted an opposition leader to be in a certain category for our nice, beautiful country. And when you take a look at this person that they want to push up beside with nice, clean prime minister, it breaks my heart to see. You know, politics nice and you want to have a good, nice opposition. For when you whip them skin, you say, yes, look at who we beat. If you go a garden house and then put up this little piece of shit in a plate, I can't talk about them want at this them want to put up for a country. Eh? Him gonna a Connecticut gonna sit down in front of people and ball about him want money for them should have saved some steel piece to spray him with. And then them shouldn't make him come back on the plane and should have just send him go to England.
You wanted to say
You know
something?
what is disheartening to the PNP? You know, they have
Yes,
Michael
Forsyth.
Manley as this god, right? And it's the best thing since sliced bread. The best leader Jamaica has ever had. That's how the PNP idolized Michael Manley. And now they are hearing, right? What the entire Jamaica, right, saying or declaring Andrew as the best prime minister, right, that we have ever had, right? It is very disheartening to them. They can't come to terms with it. So that is why you see they are trying to demonize him and they are trying to fight that narrative. That's one of the things. They can't fathom that thought of Andrew Holness, somebody outside of Michael Manley, right, being declared or seen as the best leader Jamaica has ever had. They find that very disturbing. And that's why you see all these old PNP supporters or vloggers coming out and talking. You notice a lot of them, the Hugh Blair, the Hugh Richards and all of them. Because in their mind, because in this election, not so much about Mark Golding for them, you know, right? Is Michael Manley them still voting for? Right? So them can't bear for here Jamaica.
No, that party is no more. The Michael Manley, the Michael Manley party that they're dreaming of is no more.
Yeah, it's no more. But you see, because now Andrew performs so well, right? He's dethroning Michael Manley, right? In their mind, is a threat to that throne, that imaginary throne, right? That they have, you know, because the whole
Good
Michael
night.
Manley team.
Good
They
night.
can't
Chromas.
trust me.
Yeah, can I have access, please?
Go ahead, Chromas.
Yeah, with that Michael Manley, saying that Michael Manley is for them, yeah, for them God and for them hero. But what is Michael Manley legacy? What he does, eh? What him do? Eh? Just to show up to turn themselves in a craft, hand out, have a dependent pan government. Eh? What is his legacy? He have any legacy? The business I said over or I'm not gonna stop said Michael Manley is the worst prime minister Jamaica ever see, and he should never exist. That man that make Jamaica stay out is though. That PNB is a man, Michael Manley is a man and out a free mentality. Even some amongst us, they might have that mentality. If you can't in our DNA and it try to get out, that take maybe our next generation to get that system out of the system, out of the DNA. So that's what kind of legacy. I just true. I'm telling you something. It's a communist, socialism. Socialism is a lighter version of communist. Socialism, communism is not just Michael Manley. It's a thing where they worship, that indoctrinated, that cultist mentality. The communists always worship them leaders. Come same time in North Korea, they think lang do away one name. And they check out all that history, I name there, I show a communism. You notice that them always put out them leader like that, like is a god. You see me? That is a part of them DNA. And the next part of them trait again, them don't like woman. The communists don't put woman in no category, them don't like woman in the party, they don't like woman none at all. That's why the PNP party is like that. You see me? So it's a trait with the communist thing. You see me? They don't like woman and them try to worship them leaders. You see me? So Michael Manley, for them type of man in the rich guy, is a communist doctrine. Style. You see me? But he don't have no legacy here. The only legacy of is to mash up and ruin Jamaica. Michael Manley, the first prime minister, we have to take money from IMF. Him cause that. You see me? The first time they mentioned IMF in Jamaica, most of the I will never need it, I will run them way. I will never need that. We never take it. The first time we take money from IMF is Michael Manley. Mash up. And you just get it in space at 2 or 3 years. 1972, about 72, 74, the whole country mash up. I take that and give him ass and shit to him ribs. Just forget popularity.
Chromers.
Yes.
The PNP party never believe enough in trust and pay back, you know. That is why we end up in the shit what we didn't know with them. Because they were taking this money and not allowing themselves to realize how it should be paid back. You understand? So the more them borrow, the sweeter the money. Because them think it was free money, them not think say to pay back.
But the
Mighty
communist
God of
is
Daniel.
that with communist business. That is it. You see me? That is it. Communist mentality. The money and give it away. Who buy bike and who can buy bike and how can that's the same thing and
Those are the golden days for them. Them want to come back. It now come back, you know. There's no, my granny used to say there's no comeback in.
In that mentality, them have a tragedy. It's a divide and rule. That is a PNP mentality. You see me? Because they come tell us enough, in a communist thing, they tell us enough like people with things, with business people and people have money. You have to eat them. So you would have nothing to eat the rich people and the business people. Because they don't believe in that. They believe in a big government and going to do everything. They don't believe in the private sector to push the economy. They don't believe in that type of system.
They're not believing in that romance real. They're not believing in creating a strong economy.
All right.
I see Angela on a mission now to try to explain, right? And get the people to understand the importance of a strong economy. Because we were programmed to think otherwise over the years. Because when you try to build a strong economy, the PNP argument is that, you're balancing people's, you're balancing the books, but not balancing people's lives. PNP helped to miseducate Jamaicans, right? And the importance of economy. PNP. Because that's not their strength. So them try to throw cold water on that, right? And try to tell the people, so look here, you have to fix the country and neglect the people. No. The way to care for the people, have to ensure they have a strong economy that can earn the revenue that is required, right? To cater to the needs of the people. Right? It's as simple as that. There's no other way. But PNP want to spend what them not earn. Right? Or this is the people them that they can care for your needs without having a strong economy, right? That generate the revenue to do so. But people now are more educated now. So them can't deceive the people them, you know, like they used to. Hello?
So true, Foresight. That is so very true. They can't change it. They can't. You know what I admire about Jamaica, and I can say this. The CM Gleaner, where one spread a kind of narrative about our Prime Minister, is the same Gleaner that posted a university graduate, I think in the same time with Miss Kitty them. Her mom was a gleaner, somebody who sold the gleaner at one stoplight, and this girl is graduating from the University of the West Indies. You know what I mean? And right now, they would never promote those kind of improvements in our country that people can, by virtue of going to the Hartress NTA at level 3 or 4 and then matriculate to the University of the West Indies, and so many more things that is being offered in our society. So while they want to talk about Michael Manley, they don't want to talk about Edward Philip George Siaga's computer room up a university up there, so where it was the first one of its kind where people would go and work, just like how you have the computer centers now, where people go and work. Siaga was the first one to bring one to Jamaica, right up a puppy in the site there, right? And they don't want to give people their what you call it, their flowers. Give them their flowers. See, when Siaga died, when PJ was giving his final says, nobody could believe that he would speak so highly of the man. So what would it take for them to just admit that this is being done in a fashion like no other? You see how the people them evil and wicked. Just forget them hand on the purse and the money they want, you know. Nothing else. They care zero about the country's future. They don't care about them. If PNP should ever be seen again in politics, Jamaica will become another 80. All the resources would be robbed. Every money we earn and now gonna make no sense because everybody just come to take. The people in the country will not be taught how to be resilient, how to earn their own money, how to lift themselves from their situations that they're in and improve their way of living and get an education, try to purchase a house. Suppose you hear them today or them talk about if it was Classic and some others, Goody, were talking and telling them that people between the age of 25 to 44 years old are able to get the houses that NHT is giving. And them wanted to shut it down like it's a lie. Like that's not the truth. How them going to get money to pay for them the house that will value X amount of money? Like people now have dreams and aspirations. People now look towards getting houses.
No, it's the PNP approach, you know, to governance, you know, is to keep you poor, right?
Exactly.
Poor enough to depend, right? It's not about encouraging you to ascend. So what really happening now is that what the PNP don't want to know, right? They don't want you to outgrow them. And when you outgrow them from a government, that is what is happening now. So you can't come to grips with that because them can't control you, right? If you think highly of yourself and if you become ambitious, right? And if you're demanding more, because them is a bare minimum government.
So they want
Yes.
to control it. They want to control a bit. You have to depend upon them at all times. So they can
Yeah, man, you're
control it.
dependent on them, man. And then now you see
That
them
is it,
start
Chromas.
right? When you're more independent now, and you really elevate yourself with the opportunities that are provided. That's why them not give you opportunities, you know.
Yeah, man. They don't like smart people, my friend. Independence. They can't control it. They don't get to control it. Yeah.
So they want control it with sympathy, right? Right, but not elevate you with opportunity.
So they say them love poor people, keep them poor, for love them poor, and have to use them as voting blocks too. That's why they garrison up the place like that. Because they feel so. One time they believe, you know, Kingston and St. Andrew alone could have made in the general election, you know. That's why they have so much garrison in Kingston, yeah, you know.
That's why they keep the garrisons now.
Yes. Because they want to keep you, make you dependent upon them, keep you
and
poor.
And a few what you call community leaders.
Yes, and then just do say them use as voting blocks. That is all about it, you know.
Voting
The
blocks.
garrison, you know.
And neglect you until election come around again.
The CFC syndrome, you know. You see me? Yes. So them control you. That is communism style of politics.
Because
and
once
slavery
you can control
with politics, dependent on them at all times.
As a government. You understand me, I say? Them not have to perform as a government, you know. Because them know where you're going to react to.
Yes.
When election time come, them just run money, get it done, them for influence the community, for vote back for them, and them would again.
Yeah, man, yeah, food. Yeah, plate of food, you know?
Right. Yeah. And it's less accountability.
And you know what else they do to foresight? You know what else they do? They hold a portion of farm work cards or some little bolo work in a Christmas. And whoever gets to do these works or get a farm work card, you forever is indebted to them. That is why them do Lawrence Rosso. And them do every little people. That is why Damian Crawford can't left PNP, because them give him education and they make you know we are giving you this and this is what you must give in return. Communism is real, Chromas. This is what they do. And they hold you to it and tell you, you must remain loyal to us by us giving you this. And if you see, if you are not on their side, oh yes, definitely,
landscape
guys.
Yes, that I reach them now. That's why I tell them is a cult. There's a cult and a criminal organization. Now one, they are cultists. They are indoctrinated, and the two different between the two parties. One party is indoctrinated. That is how communist people work. Our parties are governments.
Yeah, them indoctrinate your people, man. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, sir. The PMP come and talk about debate like the one you Richards. I'm a trained debater. I'm trained debater. You can't debate for them and puff up your chest.
You see me? When you hear what name? They see policeman, you know. The policeman at Central Kingston, what name now?
Oh, Greg McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor.
Stephen McGregor.
You when I talk about all them people that say them vote JLP, them people are PNP, you know, you can't afford that for me, you know. It's like your own people, them, so people must just vote based on tradition, you know, not performance.
Your own people, that is PNP doctrine.
So they rely on tradition for win. Nothing else.
Remember the same thing, you know. DK don't can say no PNP for Jamaica for 100 years, you know. If you're gonna come in like one government system, you know, then tell you that DK don't can say no. Is a one. That's why them not go. That's why I say my come and them not go communist way. They want a one government system, you know, like how Cuba run, you know, a dictatorship thing, you know. It's a similar thing. They don't want a Jamaica, you know. You see me? One system, one part.
Like Cuba.
Like how Cuba run and a Castro. You see me?
Foolishness. So them right now, them have a problem now. Come to grips with you know the new landscape, and them still not understand it, you know, because them still rely upon the old style of politics.
Yeah, but that's why I'm telling you, right now the PNP style of politics, and the dinosaur, the breed of dinosaur, them die out, so them base a shrink. Our base, our base, right now, people. All right, I'm gonna tell you this. To all the politics are going now. People that work with futuristic, and most of them young people, they're not die-hearted, but at the same time, them are work with the goodness and what are going, up to date, futuristic and what are going. Yes,
Modern day.
yes. PMP bankrupt, them buck, them don't know where I go again. They don't know more, they don't have nowhere else I go, they don't know where. And them, as well as I foresight, it's strange to them, they can't understand to leave them, because right now they're gonna reach a stage. It's not a joke thing, you know. They reach a stage where somebody say PMP, somebody say, when name so again?
Yeah.
Couple generation from this. This is the same place about all our products, so as well my lady, I go and say, I go to the museum. It's going to be a museum. You believe a joke, it's going to be a museum.
What you think, that third term, yeah?
That I kill them.
The fourth term already, you know.
Of course. So that I kill them.
Kind of work we are going, because guess what? Andrew, kind of politics I get people to
think
vote based on, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
everything at your fingertip, them care. I nothing again, nothing care. I like one time.
exactly.
And I like one time when you just have TV, you have JBC come back now and whatever, you know, internet and something, and they could have dictate and they control the media and whatever. One TV station, all them foolishness there, and them control it. Not like that. You see it.
And then by now everybody knows the TV, PNP station, or JRC.
As a munch beat them since Jamaica was say, book up and couple of them and I say, "Una go good no, na PNP station." You see me? She attack them, man. She attack them since night. I love that. I agree that 100%. Yeah, man.
You can't deceive nobody around here again, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For them base right now shrink. And then the face reality, for them base is shrinking. Because for them base is old and for them people are die out here now. You see me? Our base is getting larger because younger people are more futuristic. Our party is futuristic. Everything about party is futuristic. It's for the youth and everybody. Everything. Even just simple as this, we are going to look at now. Even the logos them. Look for the two logos, the party logos them. One the back of time, I want to look futuristic.
I see it took robots. Even the shirts, you know.
Even the settings, even the set up the conference, them. You know, see the difference.
Some of them shirts, they have some all 2 decade era.
But even the two parties set up the conference are arena. You see this are two different kind of settings.
Yeah.
PMP thing whole. They don't have ideas. The same thing from the 70s come straight back and went back over the same all some foolishness. We are futuristic, we are use technology, we are use everything. You see me? You see the Prime Minister do our conference. No bullies are a bag of nice. You have to hear everything what he say.
Yeah, no butter thing.
Yeah, you can have it outside, but not inside. That means you want to hear everything what he's saying and the message.
Right. No bag of knives and empty hype.
Yeah, you don't want that. PMP I try to keep stage and I try to use cartel and I try to draw a crowd and I'm not to tell nobody. PMP is a populist party. Anyway, the wind blow. Yes, they want to go in a party by default.
It's not
yes, push that back party by default. Then they want to reach when they reach, then know then they want to go in there by default. Then go in there. I'm not planning now when they go there. Then they do any foolishness. Them are criminal. Them are con party. Them are cannies. There's some fight party that the PMP is everything that is bad, man. I tell you that I'm not about them.
And that is what I like because you know it shows that you don't really stand for nothing. You know, anything popular, you will go with it.
Anywhere the wind blow, I saw them go. Anywhere the wind blow. Because it's a populist party. Even with the artists, they will start from the 70s. They're why we use the better must come. The one of them, I saw when them use the same old playbook they might use now too. The artists them.
And then the leader, you know, I mean, you can see even further evidence of that with the utterance of the leader talk about Usain Bolt or Andrew left, draw the money and left Usain Bolt, and Usain Bolt and some other people for suffer. Now a statement like that just shows say, yo, because you hear people
bankruptcy is not an idea. No people have sense and know where I go and laugh off of them.
Yeah, you laugh off of you.
No,
That
again,
makes sense. Furthermore, SSL keep money. In that a bank.
but in talk about I came here to have a talking point out there, my jump on. You as a leader, you're not supposed to know better than that. We are jump on
No
that.
man, but you know them know. Them
I mean to
know.
say it's not about what is right, brother.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
are
but they
supposed
know
to
so the
be
massive as we said before, they not read and we're not educated.
Yeah, man.
We are set of followers. And they play upon people's emotions.
He will run with a lie if him feel like the lie can make him win.
Yes.
So I'm not responsible.
Look on Damon Crawford can come up and tell you, say,
Leadership.
put more. Well, I know. Look on this recently. The Damon Crawford can come tell you, say, put more. And put more plans on a normal manly. In pass all manly, you know. Normal manly, the man go, you know.
Yeah, but me hear him say that. Me hear him say that.
Eh?
Me hear him state that.
Eh? I always talk about Rasta.
But let me tell you something, Chromas. I'm always a look one. Right? The PNP are trying to make a big argument out of some things that, people never even used to discuss in our politics, because over the years, say electorate and the population and the citizens of Jamaica are more concerned about crime. Those are the big ticket items, the crime, unemployment, youth to get work. Now, because the PNP realize them not a track record to talk about, reduction in crime, and, them not a track record, impressive track record in reducing unemployment or anything like that, right? And the no new tax on them thing there, and the infrastructure development, all these things, right?
Yeah.
Salary increase, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the main pain points of people, the PNP has done a poor job in addressing these concerns of the people. So they want to change the conversation now to things like 28 bank account, and me hear people are talk about fixed selection date, and look here,
The Prime Minister said, you can't leave your door open.
right?
Foolish to say.
Me nah go walk past something as important as crime, or reduction in crime, unemployment, right? We see more jobs are being created under the JLP government. And these things that were once pain points we were complaining with, and tax burden. You understand? We have got through, and a success